The 2002 Tennant Scottish Cup final is underway. And the whole complexion of the season could be changed by the outcome here. Rangers looking for a cup double. And Celtic looking for their second trophy of the season as well, having locked away the SPL Championship and notched up 100 points in the process. Arthur Newman, the scorer of that spectacular Old Firm goal in March at Ibrox. There's Chris Sutton. Fierce challenges for possession in the early part of the match, and a cool head at the back for Rangers. And Lorenzo Amoruso, the player's player of the year. And behind him, the vast experience of Stefan Klos, rested last Saturday, and that was the first game he's missed this season. And Thompson has a happy habit of scoring Old Firm goals. Rickson, Kanija. Interception by Lennon. Petrov wrestling himself away from Barry Ferguson. Henrik Larsson. Alan Thompson on the right foot, shot blocked by Moore. Rangers counter with Ronald de Boer and Claudio Canija can use his pace and trickery. He's won a free kick given against Johan Mjalby.
Yeah, great fear here again from Canija. Maybe just overruns that one in there, and Mjalby actually standing his ground. Maybe fortunate for Canija to get the free kick there, but showing again that he's desperate to go and attack players and use his pace.
Mjalby red carded, of course, in the last Old Firm match. Rob Douglas in his 50th appearance of the season. There's the range. Rangers looking to make the first set piece of the match count. In from Ferguson. Amoruso got his head to it. Couldn't steer it down. He knows that was a chance.
Oh, that was definitely a chance. Good set piece from Rangers. Great ball in from Ferguson. Amoruso having to come back out away from the goal, unfortunately. Here we see him, he's moving out away from the goal. Oh, but he still gets a chance, and he's actually hit it with his shoulder, and that's got to go down as a real opportunity.
Fernando Rickson and Mjalby to his fellow Swede heading for the World Cup, Henrik Larsson. One back by Rickson. Kanija. Good footwork away from Lennon. Dancing clear of the challengers. Neil McCann waiting for the overlap from Arthur Newman. And it's played in way beyond Peter Lovenkrantz. And it's not like Johan Mjalby to panic.
Yeah, I think he should have been given a shout here. It's played in, there's no danger, but he obviously hasn't been given a shout to let it go. And he's tried to clear it, which he has to do in that situation, but it's brought a corner on top of him again.
Celtic didn't cover themselves in glory defending the free kick. They'll look to be better from the corner kick from McCann. Ferguson got a touch, played away by Mjalby. Danger over for now, but all sorts of question marks about Celtic's marking of that first set piece of the match, but Alec McLeish happy to see his team creating an opportunity and disappointed that Amoruso couldn't have hit the target. Thompson's pass, well seen by Ferguson and well cut out. Fernando Rickson rushing the pass. That hands possession back to Celtic. Now with Chris Sutton, the central figure in the back three. Craig Moore climbing to win the header against Larsson. Rangers showing they have every appetite for this. Martin O'Neill, having introduced Chris Sutton here, Sutton has started only 4 of the last 22 games, so there are some ring-rusty players here. Morris Ross has been playing recently. This is his 6th game on the trot for Rangers. His header onto it, Petrov, knocked over by the Boer. Looked like there was an advantage there for Celtic, but Dallas decides to award the free kick. And Celtic pushing Bobo Balde up to the edge of the area. Henrik Larsson is always a threat. The delivery from Thompson. Stooping to head it away from Fernando Rickson. Lovenkrands brushed aside by Sutton. Rob Douglas made his Scotland debut against Nigeria. And he might be in possession of that jersey for some time to come. He's had a superb season. Long from Sutton. Amarusso's there before Larsson. And there wasn't an awful lot Arthur Newman could do with it. 6 minutes played. And up and under from Bobo Balde. In goes John Hartson. And Stefan Kłosek to claim the bouncing ball.
Yeah, it's a hopeful ball played forward into a reasonable area here, and you think initially, I thought Klos might have come for it, but he's probably made the right decision. Fortunately for the Rangers, Hartson didn't get anything on it, but 2 direct balls from Celtic showing their intention straight away to try and play as quickly as possible onto the Rangers back four.
Amarusso, such an inspiration for Rangers. Not an inspirational pass, but Neil Lennon couldn't keep it. Kanija beyond Lovenkrands, and it's a chase for Neil McCann. Arthur Newman wants it. Now for Ferguson. And Rickson. Rickson hurt by Thompson's challenge.
Yeah, Rickson's touch here actually invites it. He does get the touch, and Thompson is definitely late. I don't know just how bad a tackle it was, but he certainly brought it on himself. And again, it's a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, Douglas knows there's quite a few contenders here to strike this one for Rangers. Lorenzo Amoruso will not be shy about putting himself forward. Ronald de Boer having a look. And it might be on the right side of the pitch for Neil McCann to have a strike. Everyone is behind this for Celtic. Skipper Barry Ferguson having the final say. It's McCann, and it's just too high. Rangers disappointed with the outcome.
Yeah, I think it was going to have to be hit with a bit more pace from that distance. He does well to try and get it up and over the wall, but there's not enough power on it, and allows Rob Douglas to come across quite comfortably. The idea is good, just not enough pace on it really to trouble the goalkeeper.
Neil McCann looking to add to his season's tally of 8 goals. Scored twice against Celtic in his first Old Firm match in May '99. Hasn't scored against them since. That's Newman. Lovenkrands against Sutton. Balde. Lambert cushions it. Agat. Alif Mialdi. One of Celtic's players of the year. Laid off by Hartson for Agat, but there's a very quick challenge from McCann. Here comes Agat again. Always threatening. Final ball there, a big disappointment for him after he got himself into a very interesting situation.
Yeah, well, again, his pace is absolutely sensational here. We see it again, he drags him in, there's only going to go one way, and doesn't actually go by him at that point, and maybe could have taken an extra yard to try and curl it back in, but that's the first we've seen from Agat so far this afternoon, but he is undoubtedly a major threat to Rangers.
That was the head of Chris Sutton. Now with Neil Lennon, still in Petrov, stuck out of boots and got control. Lambert's pass for a gap. Look at the pace. And well read, Lorenzo Amoruso. That's what he does so well. Anticipation and execution there of the interception, superb. Lambert's throw, almost misjudged there by Amoruso. He had to have a quick change of direction, stretched out his boot, and I think he's happy to concede the corner because it could have been worse for him.
Yeah, it certainly could have been, but he did very well to anticipate it and step in. Larson's tried to roll him, he's taken a dunk in the back for his troubles, but that's going to be an interesting competition as well.
Short corner with Alan Thompson. Not one of his better efforts. Scored a couple of crackers in the semi-final, but failing to hit the target here.
Yeah, it's well worked actually. It gives him probably too much time. He's maybe got too much time where he thinks, I'm maybe going to cross it, I'm maybe going to hit it. He decides to plump for the hit at the end, but it's gone well wide and not a problem. It's something that Rangers will have to be aware of. It's a well worked free kick.
Ronald De Boer jumping to try to win the header. Now Hartson cushions it on his chest and lays it off to Lambert. Johan Mjalby for Henrik Larsson, and he's well watched by Craig Moore. And not a problem for Stefan Klos. Arthur O'Neill hoping that he can make it 5 trophies out of 6. He's already done back-to-back championships. A battle of strength there between Chris Sutton and Peter Lovenkrands, and there was only one winner. Long ball from Lennon. Amoruso climbing for the header. Kanija finding a little bit of room. Neil McCann the target. Back comes Agat. De Boer to Newman. Ferguson having a look at what's on. Not a lot is the answer in front of him. Into the feet of Lovenkrands. Back for De Boer. Flighted in for Kanija, away by Mjalby. That was solid defending from the Swede. Thompson. Halted by Ferguson. Did well to keep that, Alan Thompson. And free kick given against Ferguson.
Yeah, it's a good battle here between the both of them. Ball's just not going to sit down. Thompson does well enough to get first touch on it, gets his body between it and rolls the challenge and gets a free kick.
John Hodgson wants it. Thompson himself with the free kick. Kidala says Lorenzo Amoruso got the ball. No foul against that challenge on Henrik Larsson. Neat touch from De Boer. Newman's pass to Ferguson. Had to hurry to evade the challenge from Hartson. Rickson to Kanija. Needs a good ball in. Deflected into the danger area, and Chris Sutton with one touch to chest it down and another to beat the ball clear. It's Morris Ross's view. Again it's Sutton. The captain, Barry Ferguson. Arthur Newman. Total breakdown in communication there between the two players on the left flank for Rangers, and I don't think Neil McCann was best pleased.
No, he certainly didn't look at it. I think he's wanted the ball earlier. He's been shouting and shouting to Newman to give it to his feet, and Newman's been keen to play him in behind Baldy, but lack of communication. But at least it shows both of them care, both of them want to win this game. Real competitive within the squad.
Larsson almost getting the break of the ball there, a couple of ricochets. But it was well dealt with by Morris Ross. And Stefan Klos kicks for touch. Under pressure from Larsson. In from Thompson. Craig Moore's header. Now with Lamberts. Thompson made the run. And it was matched by Morris-Ross. And despite the half Nelson, Morris-Ross let that one run. Hartson's flick, chested down by Larsson. And that's good work from Fernando Rickson to nip the ball away from the Celtic striker. And looking very comfortable in defence for Celtic in these early stages, Chris Sutton. Canija, sprightly, he's quick. And obstruction by Sutton. And Claudio Canija felt this.
Yeah, it's a clear body check. There's no way Sutton knows that he's got to pace up before he arrives up. And here we see he's already changed gear at that point, and Sutton can't match it. And he's come straight across him, and he's actually quite fortunate not to be booked in that instance.
Canija certainly doesn't want an injury at this stage. He's hoping to go with Argentina to the World Cup. A decision to be taken on that shortly. He has featured in recent warm-up matches. And that's the position in which Rangers find themselves, with a free kick for that challenge from Sutton. Rangers will hope he can continue because he started well, but there are options on the bench with the likes of Avalanche and Flo, and Christian Erlinger is there as well. And Canija looks to be in a fair bit of trouble. Temporarily down to 10 men, Rangers. Ferguson with the free kick. Headed away by Chris Sutton. He really has been dominating at the back after that early flutter of nerves for Celtic after the free kick. But the indications there from Canija are that his match is over. With his World Cup place, of course, under threat as well. That might prove to be a costly one for the veteran striker. Petrov, Lamberts works it on to Larsson. Rangers working hard at trying to close down in that midfield area. Balde into the feet of John Hartson, holding off Morris-Ross. Hartson delivers a good ball in. And an acrobatic one from Stefan Klos to touch the ball over the crossbar. He really whipped this in well, did John Hartson.
Yeah, that's better from Celtic. Hartson thrives in the ball played up to his feet and rolling defenders. He's capable of making the final passes. We see here, it's tempting one across the goal. Great power, great strength. Klos does really well to get a touch on it. But I think Celtic have to try and play into Larsson's feet, into Hartson's feet. I'm sure they'll get dividends from it.
Corner kick from Alan Thompson. There's Balde. There's Hartson! Celtic hit the front. 19 minutes gone. Celtic in the 2002 Cup final.
Oh, it's a great delivery here. Oh, great leap by Balde. Amoruso gets caught underneath it. Nobody's on Hartson rather. You see it again, ball's played back. Only one winner there, and he's the first to react, and Klos no chance whatsoever.
Disarray in defence for Rangers. If you don't pick up John Hartson, you take your chances. He took his chance, 24th goal of the season. Celtic are in front in John Hartson's first Old Firm goal. Unlucky at Ibrox in March when he had a goal chopped off for offside. No doubts about that one. And it's Hartson who gives Celtic the all-important opening goal. Lost to Rickson. How will Rangers respond? Shot at Avaladze waiting to come on as a replacement for Caniggia. And it's all gone wrong for Rangers in the last couple of minutes. Caniggia off, Eric, and then the Hearts and goal. Let's hear from Chick, though, meantime.
Well, McLeish knew right away what had happened there. He's gone. McLeish said he's gone. I could see the words, and right away, Jordan Avaladze was called across to get changed. He's had a word of advice from Messrs McLeish and Watson, and Rangers waiting to make a change.
Lovenkrands scores! A brilliant finish! His fourth Old Firm goal of the season. And Rangers right back in the cup final. 20 minutes, and it's 1-1.
Well, if you want to respond quickly, and they've done only that. They've lost the goal with 10 men, but they've gone up the other side, and a great strike from Lovenkrands. That's why Alec McLeish has put him in. His record against Celtic's exceptional. Clean strike, 1-1.
A mix-up there between Sutton and Mjällby offered the opportunity. It was only a glimmer of a chance. It went through Sutton's legs. It went beyond the despairing left hand of Rob Douglas. And it's Celtic 1, Rangers 1. 6 goals for Lovenkrands this season, and 4 of them against Celtic. It's quite remarkable.
It's a phenomenal record, Rob, it really is. And people say he doesn't maybe produce in the last third. He's quick, but he doesn't have delivery. My goodness, he's got a fantastic record against Celtic, and he's continuing it today.
Who said 1 goal would settle it? I think we can cross that one off the list. Alan Thompson's strike took a touch off Ronald de Boer. Rangers have a corner kick to defend as Celtic look to hit back. And Rangers will want to pick up a little bit better here than they did when Hartson scored.
Yeah, you just wonder with having the 10 men, maybe they weren't organised at set pieces. There was maybe just someone missing. They haven't fulfilled the roles they were supposed to, and no excuses this time. 11 men on the field.
In from Thompson, good delivery, but Ronald de Boer is first there. And Peter Lovenkrands chasing. Paul Lambert cuts out the immediate problem for Celtic. Amarisha to Ross. Avaladze, the sub. So 2 goals in the first 20 minutes in this 15th Old Firm final. Rangers with a spring in their step. Rickson lifts it in for Lovenkrands again. What a brilliant effort. Solidly behind it was Rob Douglas.
Oh, it's great football from Rangers. Lovely clip in. Does really well because it's coming over the top of his shoulder. Has to adjust, and a good save from Douglas at the end of the day. But again, Lovenkrands showing he's such a threat in the midfield area, in the front areas and in and around about the goal. Here we see it again. Hartson's backtracking here, and I think he may just have caught Moore.
No yellow cards, but words of warning from Hugh Dallas. Keep the elbow down. Craig Moore felt that one. But it's been glory for John Hartson so far with the opening goal of the game. But just 2.5 minutes later came that lightning strike from Peter Lovenkrands to level the game. Hartson doing good work all around the pitch. De Boer holding off Lennon's challenge and getting a good pass away to Arthur Newman. Surging forward, Newman's strike, and not too far away. He's already at the beating of Rob Douglas once this season. And he got himself into a menacing position there. Menacing was certainly the word you'd use about John Hartson here.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the goal again. Baldy does ever so well to get up. And the Predator extreme is there again. Hartson, as we can see the reaction. Martinelli certainly enjoyed that one.
Thumped away by Moore. Aerial tussle won by Baldy. And it was a sore one for Peter Lovenkrands. Uncompromising is Baldy, as I'm sure Lovenkrands will agree.
Yeah, he certainly is. I think he maybe just catches him on the way up here. You see it again, he's up early, Lovenkrands, and the arm comes right across the top of his head. Good refereeing from Hugh Dallas to spot it. And he's telling him, I'm sure, to keep the arms down as he jumps. He's such an imposing figure.
So Hugh Dallas has had words with John Hartson and now with Bobo Baldi as well. And the message is the same, keep the arms down. If you continue to lead with the elbow or the arm, you'll be going in the book. Lovenkrands and McCann at the edge of the area. Ronald de Boer not far away. Fernando Rickson is there. De Boer to Newman. Ferguson. Rickson. Cross blocked by Petrov. Rangers start again with Craig Moore. Shot to Avaladze. Fernando Rickson. Good exchange with Barry Ferguson. And top-class defending from Chris Sutton. Saw what was coming there, and he was pacey enough to cut out any potential problems. De Boer, chased by Lennon, finds Ferguson. Avaladze. Clever header from Amoruso, down to De Boer. Rangers starting to push the ball around with a little bit of confidence. Shirt tugging by Alan Thompson. Free kick given in the favour of De Boer. Morris Ross with the cross. Rangers don't have another lot of aerial power. Ferguson gets another chance, tugs the shot wide. But was deflected there. It's a corner kick. Barry Ferguson has scored 4 goals in his last 7 games, which with his sort of goal-scoring record is the cause for a party. Rickson takes the short corner. And McCann. Ferguson's header. Cleared by Agat. Free kick given against Ferguson. Hope that comes out.
I'm sure he thinks the same, actually.
Henrik with no such problem. In the 29th minute then, it's Hamden. And Larsson hits the deck. Looks up, hopefully. No free kick against Craig Moore's challenge. Larsson again. Couldn't get control. Cleared by Amoruso. Calm and composed in defence was Chris Sutton. Arthur Newman not happy at being penalised. He was very quickly in here against Agat.
Yeah, he was. I think Agat again has shown a bit of experience. He'd maybe opened his body up too much. Newman had a look at the ball and was in on top of it.
Hartson. Great challenge from Amoruso. Absolutely superb. And Baldi might well be seeing a yellow card here for that challenge on Fernando Rickson, who completed the clearance for Rangers. Balde's been spoken to already, and he was late on Rickson, and Udalis reaching into his pocket, Eric.
Yeah, definitely was late again there coming in. Rickson is certainly going to clear the ball. Amoruso, great timely tackle here. Here we see it was a 1-2. Great 1-2 by Larsson. Hartson, what a great tackle from Amoruso. And here we see it, he's clearing it, and he's very late coming in there. Caught him left-hand side, and I think that's what he merits after a couple of untimely tackles.
Dallas explaining that that is the culmination of a series of offences around the pitch by Balde, and he will have to beware after that late one on Fernando Rickson. He went flying in from the back, and prior to that was that superb challenge from Amoruso on Larsson. He had to get it absolutely right, and already Amoruso shaping up as a contender to be man of the match, and you can take part in that competition as the match progresses. Lovenkratz, McCann, so close to shot at Arveladze at the far post.
Oh, it's a great opportunity. Arveladze just doesn't believe, I think. He thinks McCann's going to have a shot. He's pointing it out here. Oh, and he's maybe got to hold his run. He's probably right there. I think he thinks McCann, and I think McCann was having a drive for the back post, but you got to try and follow it in. And Big Alec knows that only too well.
Frustration for Neil McCann, frustration for Alec McLeish, frustration for Shota Arveladze. That was an opportunity for Rangers. Stilian Petrov trying to play that in behind Amoruso for Larsson. Free kick given against Celtic's top scorer. It's always an intriguing confrontation when these two get together.
Yeah, it's good defending again though from Amoruso. He's read the pass, he's got his body in front of it and knows that Larsson's going to have to come through him, and just takes the challenge, gets the free kick, and the danger is over.
Fernando Rickson has twice seen red in this fixture. It's red card. He's probably seen red a bit more often than that. But all is calm so far, if you can use the word calm in connection with this fixture. Wallace Ross right down the throat of Chris Sutton. Barry Ferguson had to stretch to try to get to that. Played 28 as Rangers manager, won 20, drawn 6 and lost only the twice against Feyenoord and against Livingston. But in this famous fixture, Alec McLeish unbeaten. Thompson's run stopped by Rickson. Back goes Sutton. Hooks it wide for Lambert. Agat trying to escape the clutches of Newman. He's quick enough to do so. Now to Thompson. Larsson against Moore. Wrestling going on. Larsson gets the nod. Free kick against Moore.
Yeah, again, Larsson doing very well. Gets his body in front here. Moore tries to get too close, unfortunately. Can't see the ball at that point and has to foul Larsson. Again, a free kick here, which Rangers have proved has caused them problems.
Larsson and Hartson in the area, Balde and Yalby as well, and Didier Agat at the far post. Maurice Ross trying to keep tabs on the Celtic goal scorer. In from Lennon. Headed away by Rickson. Now Lambert. Good challenge by De Boer. Arveladze couldn't keep it. Yalby to Balde. And hooked away by Ferguson.
I think Paul Lambert looks as if he's limping a bit, Rob. I don't know that he's going to be able to continue. Certainly doesn't look himself.
He's not really been the influence in the game, and he's not moving freely. Lovenkrands against Sutton. Sutton does well this time. Mistake by Mjalby. Morris Ross hoping to punish him, but good covering from Sutton. Back from Moore to Kloss. Oh, brilliant from Ferguson. The Doors header, carrying too much power, way beyond Lovenkrands. Playing with 2 pain-killing injections to Burt for his broken toe. So he shouldn't feel it during the course of the game, but he might well feel it tomorrow. Mjalby, Hartson, trying to knock it down for Larsson. Away by Amoruso. And there you see that Paul Lambert is struggling. His movement definitely impaired. You can't say that about Peter Lovenkrands. He's been sprightly, he's been quick, and might have scored a second goal with another good effort on target after he'd equalised. Newman's cross, high, hanging. Sutton clears it. Ferguson to Ross. Driving towards the penalty box. Morris Ross with good effort. And Chris Sutton would have felt that one as he headed the ball away. It was well struck by Ross. Laid off by De Boer. Ross aiming for Arveladze. Tries again. Neat touch for De Boer. Not far away from Ferguson. He made a great run into the box with Barry Ferguson. Now with McCann. Beyond Lambert, in for Lovenkrands. Well defended by Bobo Baldi. This time keeps Lovenkrands out.
Yeah, here we see again Lambert certainly injured. There's no way he's fully fit. It's a great ball in. Lovely front post run from Lovenkrands, trying to get in front of Baldi, and Baldi, to his credit, does really well getting that mass in front of the ball.
Lee McCann's cross, in comes Craig Moore, headed away by Johan Mjalby. Mauricio to Newman. Ferguson for Rickson. De Boer. McCann. Good handling from Rap Douglas. He anticipated that well. Right place, right time. And good strong hands as well. Larsson against Amoruso. Henrik Larsson hits the deck. No penalty. That, I'm sure, will be a talking point around the ground during the half-time interval. Thompson down the line for Larsson. Getting the booing from the Rangers supporters. Lambert for Agat. Gets it back. John Hartson's foot, and he was pushed. And it's a free kick. Was this a penalty, I wonder?
Well, Amoruso loses Larsson at this point. That's the problem. He falls. Don't know, to be honest. I wouldn't think that's a penalty, to be honest. I think that's a good decision from the referee there. He just loses sight of the ball for a minute. Larsson tries to get in behind, but certainly no intent.
Loses sight of the ball, lost his footing as well there. That looked just like a slip from Larsson. Alan Thompson with the free kick. Aimed at Larsson. Craig Moore took charge. Corner kick to defend now. But he certainly dealt with that well, the Australian international defender. 5 5 minutes from half-time. In from Petrov. Larson was there, unmarked. Lorenzo Amoruso clears it from the Rangers penalty box. And there have been one or two very dangerous lapses from Rangers in defence. McCann back to head the ball clear. Lennon to a Gat, and another good bit of defending from McCann. Lobbed in by Baldi. Craig Moore with a controlled header out to Arthur Newman. There's Bobo Baldi again. Back it comes with some force. Amoruso's there. Ferguson to Avalanza. Cuts in and away from Thompson. It's aimed at Neil McCann, but it's short of pace. Interception by De Boer. For Newman, Ferguson wants it. Ferguson gets it. Newman again. Lots of passing, lots of movement off the ball from Rangers. Good turn from De Boer. Corner kick. Baldi was there. After intelligent play from Ronald De Boer, a big match player.
He certainly is. Rangers are on top at the moment, and I can't see Lambert lasting any longer. He really is struggling, and it's causing him a real problem centre goal. Centre midfield, rather. Just can't get to Rangers and give them too much time.
In from Amoruso. Sutton's header. Ferguson, Ross, and Newman. De Boer doing well, getting himself away from those challenges. McCann deflected off Lambert. Another corner kick, and another chance for Rangers to keep the pressure on. And Paul Lambert there giving the indication across to the Celtic technical area that his match is over. The gamble has failed, and Martin O'Neill will have to make a change. It's been clear for some time that he's not been moving freely. Here's Ferguson. Shot blocked. Danger not over though for Celtic. It is now. Let's hear from Chick.
Yeah, as you've been saying, Rob and Derek, McNamara's game is over. He's going to be replaced. It's going to be Jackie McNamara who's coming on. There's Lambert. He knows it was a gamble. We were told that before the game. The gamble hasn't worked, and Jackie McNamara will replace him.
So a big blow for Celtic as the first half comes to a close. But they're really effectively carrying a passenger at the moment with Paul Lambert struggling.
Yeah, they certainly have been, I think, for a good period of the match, and I think that's certainly been a key to the midfield area where Rangers have really dominated. Their shape is certainly more flexible than Celtic's, but the loss of a fully fit Lambert in there has certainly caused them a major problem.
So it will be McNamara for Lambert shortly. And Martin O'Neill will want to make that change as soon as possible, which is now. So young McNamara, as Martin O'Neill referred to him pre-match, comes in to get a taste of the cup final, and the captain's armband thrown away almost in disgust by Paul Lambert. He gambled on his fitness. Martin O'Neill gambled on his fitness as well. There was always a big doubt about this. And Celtic lose Lambert, and they lose a lot of influence as well in midfield.
Yeah, they certainly do. He's been a key player. We can't speak highly enough about Paul Lambert and his contribution to Celtic this year. But Jackie McNamara will come in there, and he's not a similar type of player, but he's a good quality player.
In from Bobo Baldi's header. Well covered by Stefan Klos. But he's a big threat, isn't he, at these set pieces?
Yeah, the set pieces are a real threat, certainly with Baldi, Mjällby, Larsson, Hartson, and that's something that Rangers are going to have to be really careful of. It seems to have been a major problem so far.
Flipped on by Hartson. Moore's there. And Newman. Newman can't catch it. 45 minutes played. And 1 to be added. And it looks very much as if it's going to be level pegging. Going in at the interval. McNamara to Hartson. Amaruso heads it away, but concedes a free kick. And what a psychological blow it would be for Celtic if they can punish Rangers here with a second goal.
It certainly would be again. Amaruso very keen to go and attack the ball, credit to him, but really can't come across the top of there. No chance of winning the ball without impeding Hartson, and this is a very, very dangerous free kick to defend.
It's well set up this for Alan Thompson. The wall does its job and blocks his shots, and that is the final flurry of action in a quite engrossing first half in which John Hartson scored his first Old Firm goal to head Celtic in front, and within 2.5 minutes Peter Lovenkrantz had Rangers level. Hugh Dallas gets the second half underway. Barry Ferguson on the ball, one of the outstanding performers of this cup final so far. He's been hugely influential, and he will be delighted to have seen the back of Paul Lambert. McNamara for Lambert in the first half, and Avaladze for Canija. And you would hope for Claudio Canija's sake that that injury is not too serious and it won't hamper his chances of going to the World Cup. Medial ligament problems we hear, and I wonder if that will signal the end of his hopes of playing for Argentina in the summer, and what would have been a fairy tale ending to his international career.
Looking at the systems here, Rob, I think Celtic may well have gone to a back four. I don't know whether it's just the way the system's sitting at the moment, but
certainly lining up that way, aren't they, with McNamara looking like an authentic right back, and Mjällby at the left back position with Sutton and Baldy in the middle. Be interesting if they've reshuffled it. Rangers looking to cause problems immediately with De Boer and Avaladze back from McCann. Ferguson strike. McNamara quickly out to block it. Avaladze was stretching for the header. That allows Mjällby to clear. Confusion between Rickson and Ferguson. They left it to each other. Petrov can't cash in, and it's been a low-key performance from the Bulgarian midfielder so far, and a lot of the credit for that will go down to Rangers.
Yeah, I would agree entirely. I think not having Paul Lambert as secure as he normally is and allowing Petrov to make those forward runs has certainly inhibited Petrov getting forward, and he really hasn't done an awful lot, but we know he's capable, a strong runner, great striker of the ball, and he'll certainly always be a threat.
Good play again from De Boer, intelligent play, prompting from that position. Advanced midfield just behind the main strikers. Wants it again from Ferguson. And Petrov was there to intercept, and Ferguson recovers. But Celtic with a little bit of momentum. Down goes Alan Thompson. Claims he was tripped off the ball by Fernando Rickson. And I think a lot of people in the crowd expecting to see a yellow card brandished there for Rickson.
Yeah, I think he's getting away from him here, and he just cuts across, and Rickson decides not to follow, brings him down.
The step over from Larsson doesn't quite work, and it's a wild challenge from John Hartson. Oh, and Avaladze. And it will be the second yellow card of the match.
Yeah, it's a well tackle. Avaladze gets the touch clearly here, touches it to his side, and he's lucky he hasn't actually caught him. He's just gone through between his legs. Fortunately for Avaladze, and he's up again. But an obvious booking.
So a tightrope time for John Hartson and Bobo Baldi. Another yellow card, and Celtic down to 10 men. And the way John Hartson plays, he always likes to put himself about. He's a physical player. And it's Hughes immediately across there to shut off the forward route for Craig Moore. Wrestling was Amoroso against Larsson. And I wonder if there's a yellow card coming here. There is.
Yeah, I think there will be, Rob. Again, Amoroso desperate to try and win the ball. Gets too close to Larsson. He spun him. He's actually away, so he's done very well to hold on to his jersey.
2 bookings in a minute. First Hartson, then Amoroso. And a free kick from which Celtic hope to cash in. 5 in the box for Celtic. Yaldi and Balde both up. Played in by Lennon. There's Balde! 2-1! He's big and he's strong, and he used that physique to fire Celtic in front.
Well, we spoke about it before. It's the set pieces. Rangers have struggled again. He gets in front of Amoroso. Big, powerful lad. He's only 5-6 yards out at this point, and there's no way he's missing the target from there. Clean by Klose. 2-1.
No way Stefan Klose was going to stop that one. He flung out his right hand in hope rather than expectation. And Balde's 6th goal for Celtic has them 2-1 in front. We spoke about their threat from set pieces, and despite the promise shown by Rangers, Celtic ahead. And Arthur Newman's cross goes over the crossbar.
Yeah, we'll try to respond very quickly again. Newman, really good run into the forward area, and really should have probably done better. Had a little chance to look up. Should possibly have done better, but
set pieces in it, such a big part of the game, and unless you can defend them, then no matter how well you're playing downfield, you're going to find yourselves behind.
Well, that's absolutely the case. I think we've seen that today. Baldy's such a threat in the box, and again, Rangers have played all the football, but Celtic are leading 2-1.
He's going to have to put a bit of work on the upper body though, isn't he? So 3 yellow cards and 3 goals in the 2002 Cup final. And it's the Celtic fans who are on song at the moment. An early strike in the second half stuns Rangers, who'd come out for the second half with a lot of hope. And now they have to hit back again. 1 down, 1-0 it was, and now 2-1. Ferguson can inspire them. Ronald de Boer's header down. Newman's there. A little bit of hesitation between Newman and Lovenkrantz, and at that moment the chance was gone. Off balance was Lovenkrantz as he struck the shot.
Yeah, it certainly was. Good layback from de Boer. Newman gets out of the way, but he was never really going to hit target there. He was being pressed very quickly by Lennon, and he's lying back. Doesn't manage to get over it, and over the bar it goes.
A test of character for Alec McLeish's Rangers. Trying to come from the back again. Amoroso penalised, another offence. He's been yellow carded now, as is John Hartson. It's an interesting little tangle between those two whenever they cross swords. Again, Balde goes forwards and asks big questions of Rangers. So does Hartson. Good control. Slipped and fell, no penalty. John Hartson looked up very pleadingly towards Hugh Dallas, but I don't think there's much doubt that was a touch of Henrik Larsson's in the first half, and it seemed as if Hartson's footing went. He certainly fancied himself for the penalty. That really needn't be too surprising. We'll get a chance to look at that in a minute as play rages on. Good run from Rickson. Too long on the cross, but he does win a corner kick. Didier Agat matching the movement from Neil McCann.
Yeah, here we see it again, does really well again, Hartson, exceptionally powerful. No, I think he slipped again. I think he slipped. There's a touch there is a flick of the foot, but Is it enough to put him over? I doubt it.
McCann to Ferguson. In for Amoruso. Didn't get good contact. Missed a chance after 2 minutes, and this was pretty decent too.
Oh, I think so. It's a great ball. Ferguson picks him out. Celtic players are coming out. Amoruso's going in, and oh, he really has to do better there. He's got free time here to head it in and goal. He's up, and he really has to make contact.
John Hartson wasn't even close enough to jump against Amoruso there, but he got a glancing header when what he wanted was a lot more purchase on it. And to stretch Rob Douglas, unable to do so. It remains 2-1 Celtic. A gap against Newman. Know each other's play so well. That's dangerous from Kloss. Not the clearance he was looking for. Amoruso not one to panic. Good pass as well for Rickson. Goes between Lennon and Thompson. Back from Lovenkrantz. Quickly on from De Boer. McCann. Great challenge from Jackie McNamara. He's got his timing in. Judged that perfectly. McCann's off and after this from Newman. De Boer works it on. Rickson. Too high. Excellent build-up. Not quite the finish.
Yeah, it's another opportunity. McNamara just watching the ball here, doesn't watch the run from McCann. De Boer does well to get out his feet, and it's a bit of a swinger from Rickson. Never looked as if he was really confident in hitting target.
Need an eye on those Celtic players who were rushing towards him there. Fernando Rickson took his eye off the ball for action, and the chance was gone.
Just a touch there from Lovenkrantz. Well spotted again by Hugh Dallas.
It's some achievement for Peter Lovenkrantz to be guilty of a push on Bobo Balde. He's lucky to get that close. Torrey Andrew Flo is being told to warm up, so Rangers contemplating a second switch as they try to push for an equalizer. Martin O'Neill there at the bottom of your screen, almost on the pitch. So eager is he to be involved. Martin O'Neill happy to see his side ahead. He hasn't known the losing feeling too often in domestic football since he took charge at Celtic Park. Celtic growing a little after that goal, but they'll have to backtrack now. Neil McCann, useful ball in. Chris Sutton was there, towering above Peter Lovenkrantz after good set-up work from McCann. Amoruso's header to Newman. Ferguson does a little spin, finds himself a little bit of time. Lost to Arveladze. Rickson. Morris Ross again, he'll do well to catch it. Chris Sutton was there ensuring there was no problem for the Celtic defence. Morris Ross has been named in both Bertie Vogt's squads so far, but still to win his first cap. John Hartson started the scoring this afternoon. Peter Lovenkrantz equalised. And Bobo Balde, it is his goal separates the sides at the moment. Arveladze, the former Ajax star. 17 goals already this season. McCann, Ronald De Boer, robbed of the ball by Didier Agat. That's for Larsson, neat flick, and John Hartson did well to make that his, and he was caught late by Craig Moore.
Yeah, Hartson does really well to get across here. Moore misses the ball. Hartson gets the first touch, as we see, and it's certainly a free kick.
Beaten all ends up there, Craig Moore, by the movement of Hartson. Yalby, pass intercepted by Rickson, and gives the ball away to Lennon. Thompson. Hartson holds it up for Thompson. Fired in, low and hard, right into the 6-yard box, and would you not expect your goalkeeper to be coming and grabbing that?
Well, it's quite difficult. It's played in after an awful lot of pace on it here. Amoruso really can't take any chances there. Unless he's not been given the shout, as you say, from the goalkeeper, he's got to clear it. He doesn't know what's behind him, and he's certainly done that.
Short corner, Stilian Petrov. For Bobo Balde, his header. It's behind Mjalby. Otherwise, Rangers might have been in trouble again. McNamara wins well against Lovenkrands. Doing well. His replacement for Paul Lambert, tightening things up. He's made one or two very good tackles. The flag of Wilson Irvin goes up. The assistant on his main stand side, and it goes up against John Hartson. Lovenkrands as well to keep possession. The last touch there judged to be his. It's a Celtic throw. Not a decision Alec McLeish fancies too much. Hoping his team can show true grit and battle their way back into this cup final. Twice they've been behind. Once so far they've equalised, and now they have to do it all over again.
Yeah, they certainly do. It's a real test of character now to come back. To having played so well in the last 20 minutes of the first half, they must have come out really confident, but to go a goal behind again, it's a test of character.
Twice beaten Stefan Klaus, and much you could have done on either occasion. Two headers, one for John Hartson, one for Bobo Balde. It's Mjalby. Petrov can't control it. Ferguson for Newman. Beyond McCann, inviting the run of Lovenkrands. No frills from Bobo Balde, just gets the ball away. De Boer. Newman. Ronald De Boer again. Easily intercepted there by Stilian Petrov. Hartson's pass to Larsson, cut out by Amoruso. But a free kick's been given. More than an hour gone in this Tennant Scottish Cup final. Celtic 2, Rangers 1. Hartson the target, works it on, offside, Henrik Larsson. It didn't go in and they wouldn't have counted.
I'll tell you what though, there's not an awful lot in it. Both centre-backs going for the same ball, no cover whatsoever, and it drops to Larsson all free, and unfortunately for Celtic he's offside.
I think it was Craig Moore who pushed out and emphasised that offside decision. Avalanche overrun it, and aggressive stuff from Stilian Petrov to win it in midfield. Larsson on the chase, and Moore hooks it forward to Ross. Ferguson, Amoruso. A little bit of untidiness about Rangers' play at the moment, but it's pretty well tidied up by Barry Ferguson. McCann away from the gaps challenge. And again, Newman. Clever one from Arthur Newman, back to Ferguson. His strike! Inches away from 2-2. Can't believe it, Ferguson. In from Rickson, away by Sutton. Maurice Ross. Rangers can't believe they're not all square again. Neil McCann tries to keep the pressure on. Good challenge by Agatz. That was superb stuff. John Hartson tries to get beyond Amoruso. And Hartson's arm was up, certainly there. It did collide with the face of Amoruso. But Hugh Dallas quickly over to try to calm things down as Barry Ferguson, Eric, went so close to squaring the game. Oh,
what a wonderful strike here, straight through, nothing Douglas can do. It's going into the side of the net and just pulls away, hits the post. And dismayed Alec McLeish, can't believe it.
He almost said a bad word.
It'll be the first.
Another free kick against Amoruso. And like Martin O'Neill, Alec McLeish would really prefer to be involved in this match. Even 10 or 20 yards away, he still is. It's tough being a manager. In from Thompson. A header, won by Moore. And Fernando Rickson can complete the clearance. Chris Sutton's there, but his header drops for Ronald de Boer. Overrun it. And a player with the sort of touch of de Boer is frustrated that he couldn't have kept that.
Yeah, but disappointed. It was 3-on-2 there. So they're very disappointed it didn't take advantage of it. But good defensive work again from Sutton. He's done very well at the centre of the defence.
Ferguson tries to dictate the play. It might be his last big match in Scotland. Speculation he'll move on, won't go away. That's away from McCann. Bit too much on it from Arthur Newman. And even the pace of McCann couldn't catch this.
No, he's worked very hard, Neil McCann. Again, it's the run again. Not matching the run again, either of them. Not speaking, Agat or McNamara. Unfortunately for them, he's just overhit the pass.
They've had a lot of second-half possession of Rangers, but it's Celtic who've scored the only goal of this half, as they were in the driving seat at 2-1. Thompson doing well to keep the ball. It was 1 against 2. In for Larson. And Craig Moore lets that run. Difficult to shake off the ball, Moore. He's been pretty quiet, Henrik Larsson, but how often have we said that? And he's had the final say.
Yeah, he still contributes enormously in terms of defence. Works exceptionally hard. His movement's good, as you say. Maybe hasn't contributed in the way that he normally does, but we'll have to wait to the end of the game before that one's decided.
The Rangers captain on the ball. To the vice captain, Arthur Newman. Neil McCann into the feet of Ronald de Boer. Arthur Newman looking for a 1-2. Wise to it was Petrov. Now with Rickson, Norris looping round about him. Great run, gets beyond Mjällby. Tried to play that in for Arveladze. Chris Sutton was there, but Morris Ross does win a corner. Celtic have a lot of the bulk and the height of these set pieces. And Rangers make something happen with Neil McCann swinging the ball in. Craig Moore was there. Back it comes from Rickson. Amoruso knocked over by Bobo Balde. And a free kick in a very inviting situation. And you have to put that down as a rush of blood from Bobo Balde.
Yeah, I would have to give that. That's again, he's just rash here. He's wanting to go and win the ball again. It's impossible. He's really got to be patient in those instances. And again, this is a real hard one to defend.
.20 metres between the ball and Rob Douglas. Midway through the second half. Rangers agonisingly close to levelling the match with that strike from Barry Ferguson. Now they have this set-piece chance to get back on terms. Ferguson rooks him over the ball. Amoruso just alongside. It's Ferguson! It's brilliant! He's done it this time! Foiled by the uprights a matter of minutes ago. That's flighted superbly, and Rob Douglas didn't have a chance of keeping it out. A 6th goal of the season for Barry Ferguson, and that's 5 in his last 8 games.
Well, he'd come close only 5 minutes ago, and that's textbook stuff. Right foot across the face of the goalkeeper, can't get near it, up and over, perfect pace on it. Oh, wonderful finish.
And if this is to be his farewell to Scottish football, that will be something to remember him by. And Alan McLeish is beginning to master this sprint down the steps. Don't remember him being quite as quick on the stairs as that, but an all-comer's record there as Barry Ferguson made it 2-all. Given away by Lovenkrantz. In from Thompson. And safely patched by Stefan Klos. And Rangers look to have changed it, Eric, with Shota Arveladze now through the middle and Lovenkrantz wide right.
Yeah, they put him out there just to try and provoke something from Yalbe, obviously quicker than Arveladze. But Rangers now have the ascendancy, and what a game we've got in our hands now.
Drama, excitement, goals, you've had it all so far in the Tennant Scottish Cup final, and still 20 minutes left. And I wonder if Barry Ferguson has ever scored a better goal than this.
Well, it's a fantastic free kick. You really can't take them much better than that. You don't clip them sweeter than that. Across the face of the goalkeeper, pace, accuracy, and 2-2.
Ross was fouled as Barry Ferguson reflects on that marvellous moment. 51,138 inside Hampden as Martin O'Neill's Celtic were pegged back 2-2, and the Rangers fans have something to shout about now. Their team has shown grit and graft and determination and character, all of the above, to get it back to 2-all. And it's all so delicately balanced as we approach the climax, and there may be more than 90 minutes here. Extra time and penalties will decide it if necessary. Lovenkrantz on the move. Squared for Arveladze, needed to play it with a little bit more pace. Sutton intercepted, and Lennon plays it wide for Thompson. Flicked on by Larsson, looking for Hartson. Amoruso stumbles, and a free kick right at the edge of the area, and a yellow card for Craig Moore.
Well, again, Amoruso trying to get in front, and that's a clear foul. Actually, he is outside. Good decision again from the referee. Hartson's bailing in and goal. Moore can't get back to him, and it's a free kick.
And the other good decision was that it was a yellow instead of a red, as some around us thought there, because he wasn't the last man, Craig Moore, and that's why it was yellow, and that's why he wasn't sent off. And that was what we call a professional foul, because he realised there that John Hartson was in with a golden chance to make it 3-2 and scored his second of the game. Twice beaten already, Stefan Klos. Pete Dallas piecing out the appropriate distance for the Rangers wall. And this would have to go down as a glorious opportunity for Celtic. to get themselves ahead for the third time in the game. It's Larsson. Out very quickly was Barry Ferguson. And Barry Ferguson must have been about 3 yards away as that free kick was struck.
Yeah, it's very difficult to get the wall 10 yards, but Ferguson's right in line, blocks the attempt from Larsson, and the danger's over.
John Hodgson thought he was right in on Stefan Klos, but Craig Moore used all his experience and know-how to stop him, and he had to be stopped. Arsenal 1 up at the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff in the English FA Cup final. And it's 2-2 at Hampden. BBC Scotland noted for drama, and we've served up plenty of that this afternoon in the Tennant Scottish Cup final. Who will be the man of the match? Eric will decide later. You can try and second guess at this stage, and you could be the winner of that lazy boy chair. Free kick against Lennon. Another yellow card.
Yeah, no hesitation from you, Dallas here. Gets a touch. Lennon is late coming in. Lovenkrands again gets the first touch. And a warranted yellow card.
Craig Moore gets himself forward just inside the penalty box alongside McCann and Arveladze and Lovenkrands and De Boer. Here's Amoruso. Won by Lennon. And Amoruso grateful to Maurice Ross for doing the mopping up operation behind him. That could have been a crucial mistake. Agat. Beaten by Arveladze. Celtic's throw. Inside the last 15 minutes of regulation time. Newman did well to stretch out his left leg and work that on for Fernando Rickson. That could be useful for Peter Lovenkrands. He's on his own. But he gets the throw off Mjalby. Maurice Ross screaming for bodies in the box for Rangers. Lovenkrands had De Boer right behind him. Here is one of De Boer. 2 headers. Get it back to Ross. The former Ajax and Barcelona player, De Boer. Ferguson to Newman. And McCann. Newman again, trying to spot any gaps in the Celtic defence. Arveladze, Ferguson, a little shimmy away from Lennon. McNamara won it. Petrov turns away from Rickson. Advantage, well, advantage looked as if it was going to be played, but Fidelis pulls them back for the free kick. Having a good match, Maurice Ross.
Oh, he certainly is, yeah. He's coped very, very well in that wide area. Once or twice he's managed to get forward. The last attempt here probably been better if he'd maybe picked someone out in the centre of goal, but he's really done exceptionally well today for such a young man.
Amoruso's clearance. It's gone quiet-ish around Hampden for a moment. Won't be for long. It's been a high-octane atmosphere as we're used to in this fixture, and especially when these two come together in a cup final. Chris Sutton doing the defending. And the end of that long ball from Maurice Ross. Avalanza to Rickson. Ali Ferguson is having an outstanding match. Rickson wide for Lovenkrantz, chance to have a run at Mjällby. Again the play flowing through Ferguson, and just too much on it that time for Ronald de Boer. But there have been a few blots in the copybook this afternoon for Ferguson.
Oh, he's been outstanding, undoubtedly. In my opinion so far, the man of the match. He's been outstanding so far, but there's still time yet.
Not yet forcing a decision or anything, but Alan McLeish will be well pleased and see the importance of the contribution of Ferguson so far. And the Rangers fans will wait and wonder as to whether Barry Ferguson will be playing in the English Premiership next season or whether he will stay right here. He certainly insists that he'll be back for pre-season training with Rangers. In from Lovenkrantz, Avalanza's header, Gat is there, chased by McCann. That's good work from McCann. And it's his throw, gets to the wards. But a lot of hard work there. Missed by Hartson and Amoruso. Free kick given against Henrik Larsson for backing into Craig Moore. It's been one of the game's engrossing encounters between Hartson and Larsson, Moore and Amoruso. Lovenkrantz didn't catch the shot. Twice it was Chris Sutton to the rescue, but that was a dangerous header from Neil Lennon. Handing possession back to Rangers. Ferguson's shot blocked by Petrov. Thompson picks out Hartson. Rickson's lost his boots. Gat drives forward. Alan Thompson has some room. Ross tries to get to him. Blocks the cross. Energy-sucking stuff this, and a few of the players are showing the signs of strain, showing the signs of tiredness. It's been played at a pretty frenetic pace at times, as tends to be the case in this match. And you wonder whether, in the end, a mistake might decide this. No mistake there from Didier Agat. Great challenge to win it against Neil McCann. Neil Lennon lofted forward for Hartson. Craig Moore hung in the air for the header. The Celtic fans reckon he was up on the shoulders of John Hartson. Lovely skill from Ronald de Boer. Avalanza. Ferguson to Newman. Avalanza not picked up. He's found some room. Trying to find room for the shot. Plays it wide for Lovenkrantz. There's Baldi. Cleared, but only as far as Ferguson. Mjällby with the interception. Rickson did well to win it for de Boer. Tried to return it to his fellow Dutchman. Hartson didn't like Rickson's challenge. No free kick. McCann's cross, fumbled by Douglas, he's lost it, off the line, Rickson's effort, Mjällby there to the rescue, as Rangers look to make it 3-2. It's an open game as Rangers push for what they hope will be the winner. Celtic are threatening on the counter. Both sets of players piling absolutely everything into this. Fitness being tested here apart from anything else. Neil McCann. Hit the deck. Into the challenge from McNamara. No free kick. Now it's just Celtic to try to get forward with Thompson. Chris Sutton had made a A lung-bursting run out of defence, and Johan Mjalby saves Celtic here.
Yeah, he certainly did. Great opportunity, a bit of a mix-up. There's so many bodies in there for Douglas to come. And unfortunately for Celtic, they've still got bodies round about the goal when Rickson attempts the shot, and well cleared from Mjalby.
He's been one of the players of the season for me, Johan Mjalby. Great consistency. And when you think back to when Martin O'Neill took charge, he was a permanent fixture on the bench. And Marusso doing the defending yet again. He got the better of Larsson. McCann has got through a power of running. A lot of encouraging signs here for Bertie Vogts and Scotland as well, and the performance of players like McCann and Ferguson and Ross. Maurice Ross on the ball. Neil Lennon's clearance. Ronald de Boer finds some room. Mjalby to the rescue again. Arveladze was tucked in behind him. He had to make contact there with his head. That loses it to McCann. Balde. Acrobatic, spectacular and effective. Back into the danger area from Ferguson. Lovenkrands onside. And that looks like a corner kick.
Yeah, great run again here. It's actually the wider one. Mjalby plays him on. Very difficult. Don't know if he actually tries to finish it from there. Very difficult to finish it. Might have been better trying to lift it across Douglas. He's been drawn to the near post. But Rangers are certainly on top.
Corner kick. Fernando Rickson with it. Amarusso's there. So is John Hartson. Barry Ferguson plays it back in for Craig Moore. De Boer jumping as well. Rickson's cross. Out comes Rob Douglas. Good take. Arveladze and Lovenkrands were both there. The Celtic goalkeeper was towering above them. Inside the last 5 minutes, nearly inside the last 4 minutes at Hampden. Extra time beckons. But you wouldn't bet against another twist in this tale between now and regulation time up. Sutton. Lennon. Prodding and prompting. Amaruso gets it away. Back in from a gaps. And he picked out the head of Henrik Larsson. It was over the top of Amaruso. But Henrik Larsson disappointed he couldn't keep this down.
Yeah, good ball in again from Agat. Whips it in over the head of Amaruso. And in Larsson's book, that will have to go down as a good chance.
Ferguson gets it back from De Boer. Prodding and prompting again. Arveladze, second chance. Mjalby powers it away. Rickson's there, and he finds Ferguson. De Boer kept out by Sutton. Thompson did well to get between Rickson and Lovenkrands. Hartson slipped as the ball was coming towards him. Rangers have possession with Ferguson. McCann to Arveladze. Lennon wins it back. John Hartson to Henrik Larsson. Here's Hartson. Ball caught under his boots. Managed to keep it for Larsson. And Johan Mjalby venturing into the opposition penalty box as Peter Lovenkrands went with him. Shredded nerves all around the ground. Inside the 89th minute. 4 goals. Alan Thompson's cross. Taken and challenged by Stefan Klos. 3.5 minutes left till the final whistle. 2 minutes to be added. Scottish football needed a big lift after some weeks of war, and Scottish football has got a big boost surely from the spectacular we've been watching here, Eric.
Oh, certainly, there's no doubt about that. It's been a wonderful, wonderful game to watch. Great for the neutrals, and goals on both sides. 2-2, and I don't think it's finished yet.
Lovenkrantz, Baldi and Ferguson, the goal scorers. 2-2. Can they be separated? John Hartson with the strength and the touch. McNamara. Agats pulls off the challenge at McCann. Gets it back from McNamara. Good link up between these two. Didier Agat forces the ball in. And Lorenzo Amoruso forces it away. It's a throw-in. And we've played 90 minutes. We're watching BBC Scotland. The big match, and what a big match it's been. McNamara to Petrov. Good work from Ronald de Boer. And a lovely back heel. Superb skill. There's Neil McCann. Not so good from him. Yalby intercepts. Lovenkrantz did well. Rangers throw. And I think the football lover would almost welcome another half hour of this sort of stuff.
Yeah, I think we're enjoying it. As Kenny said at half-time, Hugh Dallas maybe cut it short in the first half with 1 extra minute only, but we could be set for another 30 minutes of this, and then who knows what after that. But really enthralling stuff.
We've played 1 minute of time added on, 1 to go. Is it to be extra time? Barry Ferguson for Peter Lovenkrantz. Mjällby was there. Was there a push on the back of Lovenkrantz? His arms seem to be up there, Mjällby.
Yeah, let's see it again. He's about to go up. Oh, I tell you what, I think he's on top of Lovenkrantz there as he tries to jump. Very fortunate.
It seemed as if Mjällby could have won that without using his hands to get up, but he did push into the back of Lovenkrantz, and Rangers had a really strong claim for a penalty. McCann's cross, Lovenkrantz has scored this time, and he's won the cup for Rangers. Right at the death, Peter Lovenkrantz gets a 5th Old Firm goal of the season. 2 in this match, and it's a cup double surely now for Alec McLeish and Rangers.
Oh, I don't think there's any way back now. What a fabulous ball in again, McCann. He's been outstanding all day. Lovely ball in. Lovenkrantz takes the chance, gets in front of the defender. Down, nothing he can do, Douglas. And it's going to be some comeback if they come back from this one.
And there seems to be an element of natural justice about that, because it looked as if Rangers should have had a penalty just seconds beforehand for the push on Lovenkrantz. But that decision doesn't need the hot debate that it might have had after the match, because Lovenkrantz has struck. And there goes the final whistle. Barry Ferguson has led Rangers to a cup double, and Alec McLeish stretches his unbeaten record in this Old Firm fixture. 2 wins and 2 draws in 4 outings. The clenched fists from Alec McLeish. And this is a sweet moment for Rangers and a sweet moment for Barry Ferguson. He took delivery of the CIS Cup a couple of months back, and now he gets his hands on the 2002 Tennent's Scottish Cup. It's a cup double for Rangers, and the season ends with smiles for them and ends with silverware.